Hey, it's Clay. Welcome to another video. Today I'm in desperate need to update my pedal board. Been using this pedal board for years now, and it's just getting a little bit outdated. Specifically, I want to update the patch cables on this board. Luckily, I got in touch with my friends at Rockstock Pedal Company, and they have these new type of flat patch cables that I've been seeing at a couple different places on the market. So I want to do a deep dive into these Rockstock ones, take a look at them, maybe even break some apart and see what they're made of. But I'm really excited to see how these can improve the workflow on my pedal board and make things just a little bit cleaner and neater. So if you're interested in checking out some of these flat patch cables, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, so I've got the flat patch cables out. My first reaction is that these appear really, really good. They're very clean. The very minimalist and flat end here on this connector is awesome. This is a nice gold-plated metal plug. Doesn't appear to be made out of any kind of cheap tinny metal, so I'm really impressed. My first reaction with this is really good. There's no moving parts, nothing to unscrew, so you know, these are kind of set in stone. They are, as you can see, I was kind of interested to note if they're going to be oriented like this, where you've got one going this way, one going this way. But luckily, this connecting material is a nice kind of rubbery texture, and it's definitely nice and flexible, so it's really not going to be too difficult to move it around the way that you're going to need to on your board. And actually this is a nice way to do it. And make a real easy connection if you've got a side mount into a top mount. If you got two side mounts, it's really going to be no problem to bow tie it like that, and it's a very minimal footprint. And if you got two top mounts, you know, it's, again, real easy. You could easily tuck this extra bit underneath. So just overall, really impressed. First reactions are really good. Just to give you some frame of reference, this is a pancake style plug that I've been using for a long time. I actually made these. I bought these connectors, I think, from Hossa or Tata Electronics. And just to give you a little comparison, they're a fair bit bigger. So as you can see, these new Rockstock ones are just smaller in every way. They're a little bit thinner even, and quite a bit smaller, which I really like. And even bigger yet, we've got, this is an old D'Addario patch cable. This is a solderless kind, so you've got the set screw here, and you can take this out and adjust it. Now that's one thing that these Rockstocks don't have, is any adjustability over the length of the cable. But again, they really went out in terms of size. That minimal footprint is just really, really nice. So let's go ahead and get the pedal board out and see if we can't make some nice adjustments. Alright guys, I've got my pedal board out. As you can see, it's a little bit of a hodgepodge. I've got some pancake style plugs here. I think these are from Hossa. I've got this old right angle one here. This is one of my DIY ones. We're going to see if I can't use these new patch cables to clean this thing up and give me just a little bit better usability on this old pedal board. And also going to make some little quality of life adjustments, maybe make some risers for the back row so it's a little more accessible. We're just going to see if we can't make this thing as a whole work a little bit better. Alright, little Pedalboard Surgery. I got this little block of wood here. This is just a cutoff from a 2x4. And it's just the perfect little size to sit underneath here. And the main reason why I want to prop this pedal up is just because these buttons get in the way. I've got the volume control here for my HX Stomp, and this is kind of like a master volume for my whole pedal board. And if I hit the effects on the rubber neck, sometimes I'll tweak this. Same thing for the volume and gain control. So I actually could I leave this BB on a lot, so it's really possible that I could create some problems by having that down there. So I'm actually going to take this little offcut of 2x4. Now my pedal board here is made out of wood underneath, but you could just as well put Velcro here on this side and prop it up that way. But I'm just going to drill a hole through this guy and do it that way. And this is going to be a really nice update to my pedal board. Alright guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration review of the Rockstock Pedal Company flat patch cables. I'm a really big fan of them. I think that they integrated my board really, really well. You don't really think too much about patch cables very often, but you want something that's affordable, but also something that's going to be rugged and robust. It's going to last a long time, and I was really impressed with the build quality. Simple little things, just having those connectors be a little bit smaller makes it easier to get more pedals on my board. I've got a couple more of these, and I'm confident I'm going to squeeze probably 1 or maybe even 2 extra pedals on my pedal board, which everybody knows how excitable that is for guitar players. We all have extra pedals we want to be squeezing on our board. Even a little thing like the flat black color integrates really nicely and makes my board look really clean and simple. And I'm just really thrilled at this update. Also gave me a nice chance to do some quality of life updates, get that riser going in the back row, and just overall, and it has been a really nice experience in my pedal board. Something I use all the time is going to be even that much more functional. So if you guys want to check out Rockstock Pedal Company, please check out the links in the description box down below. I would love if you go show them some support, as they are the ones supporting me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.